In today's video, I'm going to show you an ad creative and research flow that is going to generate the most targeted ads using Gemini's 2.5 deep research tool combined with Generate to create the most amazing looking ads in the quickest amount of time, absolutely almost no effort, and utilizing the latest in Google's deep research Gemini 2.5 Pro. This is actually the only way that I create ads anymore. It's so fast and it creates such beautiful ads, and they actually convert really well. Better than any ads I've ever run before. Let me show you how this works, and you can see how easy it is to implement this tool into your workflow. I don't think that anybody is even doing this yet. This is like a brand new flow that I've just figured out for myself, and it's phenomenal. So it all starts in Google's deep research Gemini 2.5 Pro. I will put the prompt that I'm using in the description of this video so you can copy and paste and tweak it. But in a nutshell, I'm telling Gemini deep research that, hey, for example, I own a cooking and recipes brand specializing in delicious recipes. Research the target market demographic and determine what sort of ad creative images that would be the best responders, that audience would respond best to for Facebook and Instagram image ads. The goal is to consider psychological factors that would create appeal to my target demographic the most, consider what types of images they're most likely to click on, what title is going to get the best click-through rate, and then I go on to say a little bit about my target product is recipe ebooks, and I give it a few ideas. And then basically what I say at the end here is, finally, I want you to output 20 ad creatives using the best ideas from your research in this particular format. Again, you can copy and paste this below. I'll show you how we use this in just a minute. Let's go ahead and submit that for deep research. And from here, we're just going to start the research. Now, Google Gemini is going to be working on this from anywhere from about 10 to 20 minutes. It's going to extensively research this query, and that is a part of the power of this whole ad creative equation. We're getting Google's deep research tool to extensively like this is a sort of thing. This is market demographic analytics that could take days to do by hand, weeks to do by a specialized team. Google's deep research tool is going to do this all for us in an extensive way in just like 10, 15, 20 minutes. So we'll come back in about that much time and I'll show you the next step, because the next step is what makes this really cool. If you take a look around here, Google's already started working, and you can see it's researching extensively from just so many websites, already cataloged 57 websites. So this is deep analytical research that we're getting back from Google's Deep Research 2.5. Okay, and now we have a completed research project from Gemini Deep Research. It is extensive. I'm going to follow up with the final prompt there because it seems like Gemini dropped it, using the format of image 1, image 2, etc. Come up with image prompt ideas for the niche that we just researched. And there we have our 20 refined image prompts. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down and grab all of these, copy that, head on over into Generate, and what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to paste in that entire list, click on Generate. That has now queued up all 20 of those image prompts to begin generation. And there we have a list of our ad creatives, a variety of different things from our recipes as requested to ebook covers. And overall, yeah, as you can see, it's done a phenomenal job. Even some interesting variations. 5 reasons our recipes, our old-fashioned recipes, taste better. This is the sort of stuff that grabs attention on social media. Some really nice looking typography. And then what I can do is that, let's say I like this ad here. It generated as a square size image. So I'm going to reuse that. I'm actually going to generate that up in TikTok size, and I'm going to generate that up in YouTube landscape size as well. That way I can fill all of the Facebook ad creative slots. I can also generate over here in Instagram size. And just like that, we have some very similar, not exactly the same, but very similar themed art style creatives for the different aspect ratios. So actually those look phenomenal. I've been playing with the realistic photo theme. Sometimes you can get some great results as well with some of the different art styles available. Digital illustration often turns out some really unique looking results. Yeah, I mean, that's just so nice. I mean, it's just so, the typography is so integrated. And a little error in the spelling there, that's okay. Sometimes that happens, but for the most part, and that's the powerful thing about Generate, is that the written text is very accurate most of the time. Sometimes you got to regenerate, but hey, that's AI in its current state. But it's really accurate most of the time, and that is very unusual when it comes to AI image generators, just because most of them super duper struggle with beautiful text within your image presentation. But I mean, look at this. Heart of the home, authentic recipes for a simpler time. Explore the book. I mean, that's spot on. It's gorgeous. And that was, of course, an example using Gemini Deep Research to really get into that audience demographic and niche, but you can actually use Generate here just to come up with ideas on your own. For example, add creatives for real estate agent services. Generated up with the super prompt here, gave me 3 ideas, and we've got a bunch of potential ads if you're a real estate agent, you're trying to promote your services, or let's say you do winery tours or something like that, right? Super prompt that up, we get some creative ideas back, and generate that up. Let's try realistic, I think that'll be nice. And there we have our winery tours. Those look so good. Those are such nice, appealing ads. I don't know, maybe you teach surfing and you want to give some surfing lessons. Let's see what we get here. Super prompt that up. And I'm feeling the landscape this time. There we go. Let's see what we get. Organic calm, bunch of different art styles you can play around with too. Let's try an organic calm, retro snap. No, that's maybe like a warm folk, village realism, forest life. Let's try forest life as well. See what we get. A few different art styles. And there we have our surf lessons ads coming up. Organic calm. That's kind of an interesting looking, photography style. Those look so cool. Actually, I love those retro ones. Where'd they go? There we go. Okay. I mean, these are awesome. I really like those. If I were using those, I'd probably favorite those and reuse this prompt a few times. Those ones are really nice. Actually, let me even do that. Just going to reuse that, and let's generate that up as a nice TikTok size, and we'll do a nice square size as well. And boom, we've got our retro vibe surf lessons ad. Those are just, they're great. They're so, I mean, it just does such a good job of integrating the text in a beautiful design way. Totally saves so much time. You don't have to go into Canva and awkwardly try to place text over an image where it's too light or too dark or the transparency is not right. It's just perfect. It's perfectly readable. Really nicely integrated. Great color work. I mean, these are gorgeous. Anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed this workflow. I'll leave links in the description to all of these, to Google Gemini and to Generate. And happy creative creating. Enjoy.